Hello everyone, and welcome to the Nebula Cast, the space where the Nursery of Dreams spins you stories of thought, wonder, and creativity, and I, as your Moonweaver, read these tales to you. I don't know about you, but 2025 has not been kind to me. The trials and tribulations have been many, and the mercy has been few. Still, with it all coming to a close in this final month, I wish to implant seeds of optimism into the soil for all of us, so that 2026 may bloom fruit of success, positivity, and growth for those of us who have worked so hard this year. And so, today, the Nebula brings you the Book of Good Advice from Natural Life. This book contains a collection of quotes that inspire and promote well-being in all forms. On the back, the book says, "We love to inspire people to give and live happy." As I read these quotes to you, I ask you to relax your mind and body. For the moment, clear your head of worry. Ignore those upcoming bills. Think not about work left undone, and stay the thoughts of procrastination. For now, it's just you, me, and the Nursery of Dreams. Dear friends, this little book is a collection of our favorite quotes that inspire you to think about things in a life-changing way. We designed each page in our Natural Life Free Spirit style, making it the perfect little coffee table book. We like to keep this book close by to remind ourselves that we have the knowledge and the power to live happy. We'd love to hear from you and learn your favorite quotes so we can create a volume 2. XOXO, Patty and the Natural Life family. I've learned that people will forget what you said. People will forget what you did. But people will never forget how you made them feel. Maya Angelou. Throw off the bow lines. Sail away from the safe harbor. Catch the trade winds in your sails. Explore. Dream. Discover. Mark Twain. Watch your thoughts. They become words. Watch your words. They become actions. Watch your actions. They become habits. Watch your habits. They become character. And watch your character. It becomes your destiny. Lao Tzu. Your day will go the way the corners of your mouth turn. Be who you are and say what you feel, because those who mind don't matter, and those who matter don't mind. Dr. Seuss. Train yourself to listen to that small voice that tells us what's important and what's not. Sue Grafton. Becoming. You become. It takes a long time. That's why it doesn't happen often to people who break easily, or have sharp edges, or who have to be carefully kept. Generally, by the time you are real, most of your hair has been loved off, and your eyes drop out, and you get loose in the joints and very shabby. But these things don't matter at all, because once you are real, you can't be ugly, except to people who don't understand. The Velveteen Rabbit. Education. Think of life as a school for your soul. You are here to learn in perfect well-being. Here's a tip for life's pop quizzes. Instead of asking why something happened, ask instead, what can I learn? For extra credit, ask, and how may I serve? Jackson Kiddard. Direction. You have brains in your head. You have feet in your shoes. You can steer yourself any direction you choose. You're on your own, and you know what you know. And you are the guy who will decide where to go. Dr. Seuss. Success. If you want to be successful, it's just this simple. Know what you're doing. Love what you're doing. And believe in what you're doing. Will Rogers. Courage. Courage doesn't always roar. Sometimes courage is the quiet voice at the end of the day saying, I will try again tomorrow. Mary Ann Radmacher. Reflection. The world is a great mirror. It reflects back to you what you are. If you are loving, if you're friendly, if you are helpful, the world will prove loving and friendly and helpful to you. The world is what you are. Thomas Dreyer. Luck is what happens when preparation meets opportunity. Seneca. Openness. My first word of advice is this: say yes. In fact, say yes as often as you can. Saying yes begins things. Saying yes is how things grow. Saying yes leads to new experiences, and new experiences will lead to knowledge and wisdom. Yes is for young people, and an attitude of yes is how you will be able to go forward in these uncertain times. Michael Hogan. Finish each day and be done with it. You've done what you could. Some blunders and absurdities no doubt crept it. Forget them as soon as you can. Tomorrow is a new day. You shall begin it serenely and with too high a spirit to be encumbered with your old nonsense. Ralph Waldo Emerson. The longer I live, the more I realize the impact of attitude on life. Attitude, to me, is more important than facts. It's more important than the past, than education, than money, than circumstances, than failures, than successes, than what other people think or say or do. It's more important than appearance, giftedness, or skill. It will make or break a company, a church, a home. The remarkable thing is we have a choice every day regarding the attitude we will embrace for that day. We cannot change our past. We cannot change the fact that people will act a certain way. We cannot change the inevitable. The only thing we can do is play on the one string we have, and that is our attitude. I am convinced that life is 10% what happens to me and 90% how I react to it. Charles Swindoll. Serendipity. Look for something, find something else, and realize that what you found is more suited to your needs than what you thought you were looking for. Lawrence Block. True love. We're all a little weird, and life is a little weird, and when we find someone whose weirdness is compatible with ours, we join up with them and fall in a mutually satisfying weirdness, and call it love. True love. Robert Fulghum. The person you will be in 5 years depends largely on the information you feed your mind today. Be picky about the books you read, the people you spend time with, and the conversations you engage in. Ruben Chavez. 3 ways to increase your happiness. 1. Make peace with your past. 2. Cultivate an attitude of gratitude. 3. Don't compare yourself to others. Everyone you meet is fighting a battle you know nothing about. Be kind, always. Not every day is a good day. Show up anyway. Not everyone tells the truth. Trust anyway. Not everyone will love you back. Love anyway. Not every game will be fair. Play anyway. Attract what you want by being what you want. Life is about change. Sometimes it's painful. Sometimes it's beautiful. But most of the time, it's both. Lana Lang. Successful people don't view obstacles as roadblocks to their goals, but rather as stepping stones to their success. Ruben Chavez. Pray when you feel like worrying. Give thanks when you feel like complaining. Keep going when you feel like quitting. Dave Willis. Pay attention to the things you're naturally drawn to. They're often connected to your path, passion, and purpose in life. Have the courage to follow them. Ruben Chavez. The truth is, most people don't even start because they don't want to be seen starting at the bottom. Don't be most people. It's not selfish to love yourself, take care of yourself, and to make your happiness a priority. It's necessary. Mandy Hale. If you're not excited about it, it's probably not the right path. Network. Dream big. Plan ahead. Get up early. Stay focused. Watch less TV. Invest in yourself. Read more books. Avoid time wasters. Take calculated risks. Write down your goals. Live on less than you make. Make your health a priority. Do work that matters to you. Learn from people you admire. Foster meaningful relationships. Cultivate an attitude of gratitude. Take action, even when it's scary. Have a powerful and inspiring why. Being positive doesn't mean you don't ever have negative thoughts. It just means you don't let those thoughts control your life. Life is about balance. Be kind, but don't let people take advantage of you. Trust, but don't be deceived. Be content, but never stop improving yourself. If there's one thing I've learned over the years, it's that life won't give you what you want unless you go out and get it. Lewis Howes. One day it just clicks. You realize what's important and what isn't. You learn to care less about what other people think of you and more about what you think of yourself. You realize how far you've come, and you remember when you thought things were such a mess and you would never recover. You are truly proud of yourself and the person you fought to become. If you focus on what you left behind, you'll never see what lies ahead. Chef Gusteau. Invest in yourself. Invest in your health. Invest in your education. Invest in your happiness. Invest in your relationships. Believe me, you are worth it. Happiness is letting go of what you think your life is supposed to look like and celebrating it for everything that it is. And with that, the book of good advice comes to a close. I hope you found this moment of peace refreshing. Whether you pluck the quotes that stick to you and pack them away for later, or let fly what doesn't apply, I appreciate you for being here and listening to what the nebula brings to me to read to you. Always know that you are worthy, loved, and deserve all the energy that you put into the universe. I see how hard you're trying, and I am proud of you. Continue to work hard for yourself, but don't forget to play harder and to rest easily. I want to thank my patrons who make content like this possible. Thank you for supporting my creativity and helping me turn this from a dream to a career, bit by bit. If you enjoyed this podcast today and wish to hear me read more to you, consider joining my Patreon, where you can receive exclusive readings of books up to twice a month from both the Nebula Cast and my fantasy-based subset, Moonlit Lore. You can receive certain benefits as a free member and get even more goodies as a paid patron. Click the link in my description or in my bio if you're interested. Thank you for your support. Until next time, from the Nursery of Dreams.